James Gunn might be out over at DCU. This after flop and failure. You know, we've already talked about how this new Superman movie that came out. You know, we have to be honest about this. And you know me, I would never lie to you. I have far too much respect for each and every one of you than to lie. And so I'll just tell you the truth. This new Superman movie that came out, it was dog shit, bro. I mean, there's no way around this. This is a horrible movie, right? I mean, I the other day I was on HBO Max and there it was, free to watch, right? And right next to it, right below it rather, on recently watched was Man of Steel. And I had an option. I'm like, do I watch this new Superman movie that I've only seen once, by the way, or do I rewatch Man of Steel for like the 10th time? Well, you know, Henry Cavill is fantastic as always. I watched them again. Emotional movie, great movie, cinematography through the roof. Just a far better movie overall. I mean, say what you will about the tone, about Superman, he's not supposed to do that. At least he's a man. You know what I mean? I mean, when it all comes down to it, he is Superman. At least Henry Cavill's Superman is a man. The other Superman that we got, this James Gunn Superman movie, I mean, you know, can you really call him a man? You know what I mean? I mean, he is a whiny loser getting built to ass the entire movie. I mean, I think he wins one fight at the end and he kind of cheated. I mean, it's just a horrible take on Superman. And I mean, I'm happy they tried. I'm happy that my son got to see it. He somewhat liked it. He hasn't asked to watch it again. But anyway, that's not the point of this video. I just couldn't help myself. You know, I see a reason to shit on this new Superman. I gotta take it. Look at this right here, ladies and gentlemen. James Gunn out at DC with Warner Brothers sale. This is an exclusive by our friends over at Cosmic Book News. Now, I've never met these people, but they do fine reporting, and I like the guy that shows up on my TikTok feed. He might be the owner. I have no idea. I really like these guys. But let's get into it with Superman reportedly bombing financially and with Peacemaker Season 2 flopping with fans. I reached out to my insiders about the state of the DCU under James Gunn. In short, of it is that James Gunn will be out as the head of DCU with the WBD sale. I am told if David Ellison of Skydance Paramount buys WBD, that Mike DeLuca will be in charge of DC and do a complete new start. Gunn recently said he is doing whatever he wants at DC. That sounded odd to me, as if you are building a new universe, you would want it to be successful with the fans. That is not happening, as both Creature Commandos, Peacemaker failed to chart on Nielsen, right? These are the ratings. They don't have a big audience, and Gunn claims that Peacemaker Season 2 was meant to be a sequel to Superman movie, which is pure bullshit. It wasn't. You know, I've seen Season 2 of Peacemaker. You know, they have like a Lex Luthor cameo in there, but that's about it. Superman also failed to resonate with international fans. Its box office also came in under Zack Snyder's Man of Steel by a large margin. See, that's something that we don't talk about enough. I've talked about this, you know, for weeks. When it was all said and done, the Man of Steel movie, when adjusted for inflation, made close to $1 billion. This James Gunn movie barely cracked 500 mil, maybe 600 mil. Didn't break even. Now there are reports coming out that apparently this thing lost Warner Brothers like $40-something million in the box office. I mean, it's just not a good movie. And it seems like maybe WB is going to be sold. And maybe they're going to go in a different direction with the DCU, right? Or DCEU. And see, here is the hard truth that I think the executives over at Warner Brothers, they have to take. Right? You can't do something new. You can't reboot the damn thing again. That ain't going to work. People are going to get tired of it. It's over with. You can't do that. But you can do something else. Right? You can reconnect with an established fan base, a very passionate fan base that's already out there, and I am included. Restore the Snyderverse. That's the only option. That's the only way you can make this thing work. Restore the Snyderverse. Let's get Zack Snyder back in there. He's not distracted anymore. He was distracted by an unfortunate loss. I believe he lost his wife, right? I hate bringing that up, but let's bring him back. Let's give him a shot to finish his story. I'm telling you, if we bring back the Snyderverse and continue the story, right? We can bring back Ben Affleck, best Batman by far. We can bring back Henry Cavill, absolutely, right? We bring back Wonder Woman, the original, well, I forget her name. It's escaping me, but we bring her back. I'm sorry, Ezra. You're too weird to play Flash. You got to go. We can't bring him back. Jason Momoa? Sure. He can come back. Even the dude that played Cyborg, sure, why not? Let's bring them back. Let's redo this thing. Let's do this right. Let's bring it back. Let's finish the story. I'm telling you, Justice League 2 $1 billion movie, $2 billion movie. I'm telling you, the controversy alone, the buzz surrounding this would be enough to get butts in seats. And ultimately, that's what you got to do when you're making movies, right? That's what it's all about. It's about putting butts in seats. Anyway, you guys let me know what you think down in the comments. And like always, don't forget to subscribe. Sensational.